focus of the entire nation zooms in on a game like that. When it's a conference showdown, the stakes are even higher. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Broncos will get us started with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. So the USC Trojans offense is on the field for the first time today. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight reel catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators and defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be highlighted, just the speed, the playmaking, the catching ability. Jesse, he will make plays early and often.
Man, it is so nice as a quarterback when you have a guy like that lining up, because you can just throw it anywhere in his vicinity and trust he's going to find a way to get it done and make the catch. Even when he's defended, he is always open, and you're going to see him line up all over the field, and he'll get the ball in a variety of ways.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Man, what a matchup. The stakes are really high. Both teams in the top 10 playoff positioning. All the things that go with a mid-season showdown, guys.
And these are just fun for us because we got a little bit more juice, too, because both teams in playoff contention, both teams high aspirations, a big showdown, a big prove-it game, Palmer, for both these squads.
And it's been fun because these two teams seem to be revving up right at the right moment. They've gotten better and better as the weeks have progressed, and now we've got this major clash, head-to-head in front of the entire country, all eyes watching.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Fowler. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. And the Trojans have their offense in high gear.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
They'll run it out of the shotgun, and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Trojans really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Catch inside the 25. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They'll go to the ground. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. It's not the end of the world. This is not one of those be-all, end-all games that we used to have in a different era. But certainly for the winner, clear shot at a conference title and perhaps a spot in the college football playoff and a bye.
I love it. It's a great show-me week. A lot of adrenaline, a lot of emotion. Like both these squads, really, really good football teams in really good positions in their conference. But, Jesse, after today, there can only be 1 and 1.
Yeah, the picture's going to change, no doubt about it. These two teams both, though, believe they're the best in conference play. Nobody's beat them yet, and they believe they're the man in the conference. So we're going to learn a lot. By the time this game is over, who is the best in conference play?
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They lost ground on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
So Boise State's offense has the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Hand off from the shotgun. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Knight. Grab near the marker, it's Jackson. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. 4th down, and this crowd trying to help this defense rise to the occasion. He'll sneak it. And the Broncos will move the sticks with the first down.
Yeah, and I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
Let's talk for a second about Boise State. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Gets it out fast. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Broncos didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically. He's going for the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he puts through the extra point. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Complete downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Trojans in the hurry-up.
He makes it look so routine out there, just plucking passes in this offense. When you think about the success the Trojans have had offensively in the past and certainly in more recent times, it always feels like there's got to be at least one receiver in this offense in the discussion for best in the country. This guy, I think, can be that.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Under fire. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes.
There he goes. Pass to 50. Pass to 30. He's at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better.
And it's blocked. Now he can return this. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Wants to go up top. Grab near the sticks. It's Fowler. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. And it's caught! Touchdown, Southern Cal!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Looking to throw, it's Knight. Makes the grab. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. And the Broncos moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. He makes the grab. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Caught close to the marker, it's Jackson. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. It's complete. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll immediately call timeout. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. It is perfect. That brings them to within one. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Turning it on! He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The Broncos in a good spot here with second and short. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
That's a great example of the defense there, tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Gets it to him on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Broncos will try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Quickly complete. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up second and 5, third and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Got his man quickly. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After losing yardage, it's second and 12. Dropping back, it's 9th. Gets it out quickly. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling.
You just can't do it better.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. With that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll keep it on the sneak. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown Broncos! They take the lead with the 6.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. They get a nice pickup on this crossing route against the zone, and everybody executed in unison, Jesse.
Yeah, and Reese, this offense, they've got a plan in the passing game. They've got some stuff ready for man coverage, and they've got some zone beaters.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stance.
Fires toward the end zone. And he makes the catch, but just a hair out of the back of the end zone. It'll be incomplete. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Power football with the run. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Broncos can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. The Broncos line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To throw, it's Knight. Using the quick game. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
Really nice job by the running back here in the 4th quarter, picking up that 1st down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot. Late in the game, they need...
Sneaks it in. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete to the right. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33.
A good start by this offense. Something positive on the first play of the drive.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Give to the running back. At the 35, he's got room. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
And there's not a defensive coordinator in America that on 3rd and 10 is not thinking about pass. You bring in your pass packages, rush the passer. How about this offense? Run the football.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Trojans are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Buying some time. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. The Trojans had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Looking left. He caught it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Trying to barrel in. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it, and stopped the clock. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. From the gun, wants to pass. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.